Hi all, welcome back. Carrier Battle, Philippine C. Oh, excuse me. uh, Scenario 6. This is my part 30 actually. I might have misnumbered the last part because I didn't realise I had a 28, so I might have called the last one 28. It was 29. It will be marked as 29, but I might have announced it wrong. I decided to just quickly come straight back there rather than copy the part across onto the computer because it takes up a bit of time as well. And I thought I could maybe have that copying across when I head off to do something else. So yes, I've came straight back and I should know exactly where we're at. Well, yes, we are in the US air movement segment. We're going to move all our air missions. Right. So we know airstrike mission 7 and 8, they're heading back towards the carriers. We did talk about this whole wondering about possibly trying to move task groups out a bit, but then realising we've not got the flight deck to cope with landing or the aircraft, so I'm more than likely just going to leave it as it is, I think. So airstrike 7's coming back 1, airstrike 8 is coming back 1. And we'll mark their fuel off. So 7 is now fuel critical 1 and 8 is now fuel critical 0. Right, and then the other 4 are strike missions, and I say that because I realise that I've got too many of them out there now and I can't I had to make a space, I had to land someday to try and create another intercept mission. But anyway, so it's 2, 3, 6. I'm missing one, am I not? I thought there was 6 of them out there. There's somebody underneath somebody. I think there is 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other one? Oh, is it here? Ah, it's here. It's underneath this air raid. Oh, I'll move it there. It's going to... Yeah, well, it's heading to Butai 1 actually, so let's just move that first into there. So that is 5. Moving 1, he's down to 11. 6 is moving towards Butai 4. So in it goes. 6 moves down to 7 fuel. And then 3 is moving to Butai 4 as well. And I'll move him there. 3 is moving there. He's now down to 9 fuel. So that was 3, 4. There should be one more to do. It's airstrike 2 down here, isn't it? Did I move 5? Yes, I did. 5 was in beside that. So 2 is coming down in the medium surface here. So he just pops down 1. And he drops to 10 fuel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do have one. It's our cat mission. That's the only intercept mission we've got. So... yeah, I mean, he could go and... I think just leave him sitting. I think leave him sitting there. He could go off there, but I mean, he's only 3 strength. I bet as well just leave him in the hex. So yeah, he's going to sit and just linger there. That is intercept 4, so he's down to 8 fuel. Just spending 1 to linger. Okay, and that is all our air missions moved. So we move on, we've adjusted our fuel. Yeah, and I still think I might leave the search. The main reason, just to try and get this guy coming down, he's going to, well, I say he's going to move down. It depends on the die roll at the time. No, it doesn't. It's because it's a 1 to 10 he's going to come this way. And as soon as he moves into that hex, I can then able to search that hex. Now, it is only him that's going to affect anything, I think. And we will get some searches on, I think we'll get, oh, where are we? We've got this guy here. Did we catch Butai 1? No, hang on, he's moving back, but it's going to search that area once more. And he's moving. So I think we're going to get some searches on like 1, 4 and B. Bravo. But I don't think that's not going to change. It's not, and we might be able to drag R in if he gets to move first. And at first I thought, well, why not get some of these, because some of these are going to land, and get them cycling through the, you know, the flight deck and the hangar and the servicing and whatever. But I don't think there's a rush really until some of these strike missions get coming back, and they're close to getting back now. 7 and 8 aren't far away. Well, still going into the next turn before they land. So yeah, I think I will just leave it. So we'll skip on by the search again, and we'll move into air operations and launch. Now, do I need to launch it here, or I can actually leave it till the next turn, can't I? So launch it now. I've got to spend 1 extra fuel to linger in the hex, so I'm as well letting this move in. Let's make sure you've got that right though, Grant. He moves in. We then launch quite a strong force. I want to say we can maybe launch 8 actually. And yeah, so we leave it to the next phase, and then we go into air-to-air combat, and then both him and the cap mission can have a go at that. Because if I launch it just now, I can only move 1 hex out to there, which is not any good to me. Yes. So we won't bother launching? No? Well, we could make it an even stronger force actually, because we've got more F6s waiting to come up here. I think we'd be better just waiting for another. So ready to servicing to ready. Yeah, you can see we can bring up another 2 here, another 1 there, and another 2 here. I don't see the harm in doing that. Don't think. So I'm going to do it. It now means we can probably create, well, we've only got space to create 1 intercept mission, but at least there's flights, aircraft there waiting to launch another one when the time comes. So hangar 2 from servicing. I don't think we've got anything. Well, apart from these guys, but well, hang on, what did I? Yeah, raise servicing already. Sorry. Yeah, I suppose you could drop them back in the hangar, but I don't think I need to do that. Nobody else in the hangar. No, and then lower flight deck to hangar. Well, we might as well do that with these guys. Get them in the hangar. And then that's it, and then nothing to land. So air-to-air combat. There's not going to be any then. No air-to-air combat. So moving on, no Japanese airstrikes, no US airstrikes. Wow, that was a quick phase, wasn't it? Right, on to phase 3. And back to move all air raids. Right, so this time he will come in 1, 2. And our task force hex, we have that cap mission there, but we're well prepared to launch another air intercept mission and hopefully take care of things. He has got a strength of 7, that one though, so that's that'll be a little bit of a challenge. So I would imagine some might get through, but hopefully the AA will take care of that. So that's all the air raids moved. Roll for mission movement, and then we're going to draw some chits again. Roll for mission movement. Roll the 4. So we get a 4. And draw some chits. Yeah. So let's right. Give me a sec. Right. First chit for action phase 3. First of 5. It's Force A Alpha. Now he's a sneaky one, isn't he? He's a little bit of a worry, but so he's down here. A 0 force, yeah, because he's closest to sort of causing trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's 10 away. So he's going to get the -1. For being at range 10. Yeah, so -1. Oh, that's just going to rule him out then. 5 -1, 4, which is 4 less, no attack. So he's not going to do that, which, well, yeah. We can't search him out. That's why initially I was sending a search plane down here, wasn't I? But I don't know I'm not sure what happens if he gets close to that as that in that state. If that affects things or not. I would need to look at that. So the dice is on a 4. You can see 1 to 10 is moving that way, so he's going to move again that way. And then once he gets there to the edge, I think he just goes up and then in there. So yeah, we'll need to keep an eye on that. I mean, it does only move once per turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, I mean, it could get to there before the end of the game. So, but whether I'm getting there as a 0 level force does anything or not, I'm not sure. I need to look. Which I won't bother with just now. That is Force A dealt with. Right. Now we want Force R, that's what we want. I mean, it's going to happen, but I don't want to... I don't suppose it matters if you do it in the 4th phase either, Grant, to be honest. Right, move on anyway. So second chip draw is Butai 1. So Butai 1 is spotted, so I'm going to do another located marker, I think. Yeah, it's not lying about. So Butai 1 is spotted, so he's going to drop that back down to located. And on his Butai display, right, so that's now going to come away. And that's now an available raid, and these points are going to go in the first box of servicing. And yeah, it's getting somewhere, but yeah, because I don't see the point. The 0 to 3 available range, I'm not sure. I mean, okay, maybe they need to cycle through them, but the fact that they're all going to be at range 9 from a task force, unless I'm missing something there, then they're not really going to become available until they get to that 0 to 11 box. Yeah, because they've got to launch it at a task group. I suppose but then if I move a task group away, are they not going to move further away from it? I think so. But anyway, right. So Butai 1, he is 9 hexes away. Right, I'm not even going to count it. And so there's no modifiers. So let's see if he's going to. Well, see if he's going to have a look at a raid. No, he's not. So that's a 1. So that's nothing. He's not going to move because he's in the position he's in. That's that marker finished with. Okay. Right. 2 down, 3 to go. Force B, Bravo. No, it's R we want. Romeo. Where's B? Right, B is a bit of a something. So he's a small... level 1, he is not in any spotted state anyway, so that doesn't reduce. He doesn't have a Butai display, so yeah, he can still sort of launch a raid, I think. How far away is he? He doesn't need to be at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's 6 away. So actually a +1 for this one. So a +1 at the die roll. 4. Oh, okay, that +1 makes them get a 5. So it is going to be an attack. Well, here's the thing here. He's a level 1 small force. So so yeah, this is probably the bit I need to have a glance at the rules, but I think what we do here is we look at this, we roll on this, and unless he gets a 10, then nothing's going to happen. That's what my thinking is. So let's just go back to here though and have a glance. So, this is not. Otherwise, it must either be a level 0 force or a level 1 large, medium, or small. If it is a level 0 force, we do that. If it is a level 1 large, medium, or small, we use a level 1 and level 2 intelligence table, card 3 front, which I'm on. If it turns out to be a carrier force, we proceed to step D. You know, like level 2 carrier force. I think this is a situation where you would get that advantage marker. No, maybe not. Is it? If it turns out to be any kind of surface force, remove the level 2 chip and revert the force to whatever level it was at the start of the procedure. So, yeah, I could only get a roll of 10, so that's the only thing that's going to make it happen. Yeah. Okay. It's a 2. So a 2 is a false, actually. So it's a false contact anyway. So nothing happens yet again, unfortunately. And force B is going to move in the forward direction, which is 6 to 10. So it's southeast it's going to come. Now is that going to affect our search? Oh, actually, I think it does. I think he's just moved out. Is it? Right, that's annoying. I never thought of that then. That would have been a reason to maybe search earlier. I think he's just moved out of the zone. Well, let me see. Is that the one that's coming down the spine? Yeah, so it's the bottom one there. So he's coming back and he's sitting there. Oh no, it's alright. No, he's fine. Yeah, I mean, an actual, yeah, and in actual fact, he wasn't searching that. Yeah, it was this guy that's searching that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, that's force B. That's the third chit gone. 2 more to go. Still no Romeo. Force L, Lima. Let's say that. Is that not something as well? Yeah, that's a medium surface here. Yeah, but he cannot launch a raid. Yeah, in fact, we don't even look to launch a raid with him, do we? It's only eligible if it's a carrier force or it's a level 0 or a level 1 small, medium, or large. And he's a level 2 medium surface. So no, he's not. We're not going to check for that, but he will move. Is that all that's going to happen then when we activate him? Yeah, I don't see what else you might want to be looking for, Grant, but he can't launch a raid, so which would be the air raid procedure. No, I guess it just goes about his business. So he's going to move in the forward direction. So he's actually going to move slightly closer. He's going to move into here. Oh, sorry. He was located, so I should have took that off. And he is now partially... No, not partially, what is that? He's approximately sighted. And then he would move in the northeast direction. Ooh, that means that's good for us, yeah, because we're coming down to strike him. He's just saved us a fuel point. And that's a move, but we will reach. Will we? Oh no, we need to hope he does not activate again before we get to move. Well, next phase he'll move 1 closer, but what I mean is when we go into the new turn, with the first 5 chits that we draw, we don't want to draw Lima because then he'll become unspotted and we'll be sitting adjacent to him. That would be horrible. Right, that's force Lima Delta. We have 1 more to go. Come on, Romeo. No. Yes, subs. Right. Well, Kamala's not. You're not going to catch these, so you're not going to catch that. There's no point. So I'm as well coming back and looking at some of these. So move him to there. Is this the one we've got shadow in? No, he's not shadowing, but he's. Oh, I think because I took him away from shadowing because there was no point. Yeah, that was right. So I suppose I'll move him towards. I'm going to move him up there. Maybe we'll get C moves along a bit. Stingray, we've got Finn back there. Right, so Finn back is adjacent to Papa or Butai 3. Now Papa moved. Yeah, this turn. I feel maybe not. Well, it's not. So we do have a search plane flying out that way as well, don't we? Because the thing is, if we do move in and attempt to contact it, we might end up with a level with a false contact, and that would remove it. If I move in on Butai 3, yeah, it's just giving us a better chance of spotting that. I think I'll move him into the Force P actually. So I'm moving him into there and we're going to do contact. Now what's the other one? I've not moved Stingray, have I? I moved Albacore here. I've not moved Stingray, so I'm going to move Stingray up that way. And there should be one other one, bang there. Oh, we've got Bravo here. Yeah, I was just adjacent to him, wasn't I? And he's moved away. Yeah, that's annoying. Suppose I should maybe go for Butai 4. That's where all missions are heading, isn't it? Okay, I'll head one more up that way. Right, so the one we've got to try and contact Finn back. So trying to look at Papa. And there's a submarine contact table that we're going to try. So let's go with that. So we need a 5 to 10. Now the modifiers are, let me just check in the cup that Papa is still in the cup. It is. And let me see that there's 5 chits as well, which we kind of needed to double check in case we got things wrong. Right, so he's not moved, and we're not doing this stern chase or oblique approach because he's not moved at all this turn. So none of these apply. He didn't move into our hex, we moved into his. So no modifiers, and we need a 5 or greater. Oh, great. Right, that'll be that then. So we don't get to shadow him, we just get to sit in the same hex beside him. Right, that's the subs done. All the rest, yeah, we didn't move out any others in. So that was the 5th chat. Okay. Right, moving down. We're going to move our air missions again. I think I'll do them in numbered order this time. So looking up, we've not got an air mission 1. We're about to, but we've not got 1 just now. So air mission 2, so he's coming down to this. So moves into there. Let's say we don't want him activating before. Oh, hold on. No, we're going to get to move in next turn, Grant. This is only phase 3. I forgot we weren't at that part yet. Alright, that's good then. We're going to get something happening there then. So, Airstrike Mission 2 has spent another fuel, so he's now down to 9. Air Mission 3 is heading up towards Butai 4. So he moves into there and spends a point of fuel down to 8. Air Mission 4 is the Cat mission. He is just lingering. Spends 1. He's probably going to be involved in combat as well. Air Mission 5 is... This is the one that's going up towards Butai 1. He moves 1. And spends point of fuel down to 10. Air Mission 6 is moving up to Butai 4, so he's going to move in beside our submarine there. Bang. And spends 1 more fuel down to 3, 4, 5. That's down to 6. And then Air Mission 7 and 8 are the ones that are coming home. I've missed somebody, have I not? Oh no, we've not created it. Yeah. The other intercept hasn't been created yet. So 7 and 8 are coming back home. So 7 is here. And 8 is here. I'll just move them both at the same time. And then, so 7 drops to critical 2 and 8 drops to critical 1. And that's all our air missions moved. So, again, I think I'm going to just skip by the search. And just leave it for the last phase. And then air operations launch. We are going to launch. So that area's got a strength of 7. Let's just look at the numbers when it comes down to attack here. Just wanted to see, like, when you get up to the higher numbers. Yeah, I mean, you get a force of, if you get a strength of 8, you could get a result of 4. You need to go up to strength of 10 to have the possibility of a result of 5 hits. But remember, we're going to split them off. They're going to have some fighters and some, and I can't create 2 different missions because I'm not going to space. So I've got the potential for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I could create one at 13 there's no point in because it doesn't give us a... Well, that's... Yeah, you wouldn't be rolling on the 12 column anyway, Grant. You would be splitting some of it off. I don't know if that's kind of extreme, isn't it? Why don't I go to... Well, you could go to 8. What did I say? I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I went to 8, at least 5 behind. Because that 8's not going to be 8 on the attack points, is it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take 8 then. And at least 5. So, we're going to create air intercept mission 1. And he's going to take off into the 6. I'll just put the fuel up. He is going to start with 16 fuel. And, no, he's not spending 1. Yeah, because he's just taking off. He doesn't need to spend a point of fuel. Unless he was wanting to move the 1 hex, which he's not. So he's going to stay at 16 fuel. And I'm going to grab 8 fighters. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Let's go for that. Alright, which ones did they want? We're not landing, are we? No. We're not landing this turn, so I should have marked these off, but we're not landing, so it's fine. I get away with it. I need to be careful though, because we're going to land sometime soon, so I need to watch that. Okay, that's air mission 1 created of 8 fighters. Intercept 1, fuel set at 16. It's not moving, and yeah, that's our launch part. And then, well, we might as well move these. So service center ready. We might as well move these up. These singles up. That can't happen. None of the rest matters. And then hangar 2 from servicing. I might as well move they 2 up. And then we'll avoid it. Hangar, none of that. We're not landing anything. Okay, any US interception, air-to-air combat. Right. So I wonder if we put the cap mission in first to see if he can try and take out the fighters. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Well, we're going to commit both intercept missions. So that's intercept mission 1, so it's 3 fuel, down to 13. And intercept mission 4, 3 fuel, down to 4. And I think I'll go with these first. And well, we need to find the, so that's intercept mission 4 and that, so we'll leave that there for now. But he's committed to the battle anyway. In fact, yeah, I should bring it out, shouldn't I? Right, so that's them, and they are raid 3A. Yeah, so it's here. And like, oops, throwing them about. Let's say this is 7 strength. So, yeah, we need to find out what's what regarding what's fighters and what's not. That's that one there. So Japanese escort fighter table. The raid size is 7. So we go down to the 6. So the most he's going to have is 2. That's a bit. There we go. No modifiers. 2. That's kind of good. I think I want. Yeah, I did. So a 2 on the 6 column is indeed just a 1 fighter point. That's good, I think, because it just means I can commit that other intercept mission. I won't. Well, I'm assuming I'm going to take this out now. Am I going to put all 3 points in it then? What did I say? The other mission it had 8, didn't it? Just that if we do get this roll in the 8 column, we've got a chance of hitting 4 of them. It would allow only 2 coming through. And I don't think this mission cares about the attack points. I'm as well making sure I've got the full 8 to attack. So, however, we want to take out this 1. So on the 2, mind you, we're getting a -1. I'm just wondering if we should put all 3 on the fighter. That'd be in the 3 column. I think so. I think I'm going to go all 3 on the fighter. And then it allows, well, he could still survive, yes. Chances are a bit low though, so it'll allow all our 8 to go for them. Because if I left it like that, I've got 1. I need a high die roll to take 1 of them out. But if they got lucky on that, it would then mean, and we did get lucky with that, it'd only be 5 points left. No, I wouldn't mind if they're going into anti-aircraft with just 2 points. Then I wouldn't be too worried. So I'm going to commit all 3 onto the naval air point. So we're on the 3 column. We do get a -1 because he's a fighter. So I need a 4. Yeah, because we get a -1. No more than a 4. 6. That'll do. So 6 -1 is 5 on the 3 column is a 1. So we do hit him. He's going to get to fire back before he goes though. Thing is, he needs to eliminate, doesn't he? So he needs a 10. 6. Yeah, because the abort result's not any good to him. On the 1, a 6 is nothing. So okay, maybe overkill. Maybe I should have took more chance with that. But so that's 1 air point lost again for Butai 3. Into the lost box again. And so there's 6 points left, so I'll switch these out now. Okay, that's quite a force. So they've got 6 points left. They're all attack aircraft. This is intercept mission 1. We are attacking with 8. They won't get to shoot back at us. So on the 8 column, with no modifiers, let's say a 9 or a 10 is 4 hits. Okay, that's maybe when I was saying I'll get 4. I mean that's a 9 or a 10, Grant. So anyway, higher the better. Here we go. Oh yuck! That was a thud as well. So 3 on the 8 column. Ooh, I'm kind of hoping it's not going to be 3, is it? It's going to be 2. 3 on the 8 column is indeed only 2. So there you go. That didn't really help me at all, did it? So 2 of these are eliminated. They go in the Butai box. These are all 1s. I'm going to change some of this up to try and give me 5 1s there. 3, 4, 5. Right, so there's 8 lost points. Okay. Just making some change. Right, and that's that. So they are getting 4 points coming through here. Right, so I'm just going to leave them there. That's air raid 3A, and all stuff's back in the hex because that's now where we're moving on to. We're going to choose target task group. However, we're going to jump, as I feel is the better way of doing it, to the battle line check first, in case he hits the battle line and where are we? Okay, missing it. Oh, for goodness sake. It must be there, it's there, right. Looked through every chart and couldn't find it, so I must have just looked right through it. Okay, so he's got 4 points left, and he's got to check now for the battle line, and then we'll see what task group he's. Well, like I say, if he hits this, there's no task group. He's just going straight for the battle line, so that's that. Right. So one of these, the ideal one for us, but oh, how about it? Well, I'm kind of a bit annoyed though. I kind of want something bad to happen. But, I don't know, I just want some... Yeah, I want some stuff to happen. Well, yeah. So that means they're going to divert, so they're not going to check. They don't need to check for the target task group because they're well, they are targeting the 58.7, the battle line, so that's fine. So then you sent anti-aircraft fire. Well, their anti-aircraft fire, the battle line is 170, and none of that's been changed. There is 1 damage point on one of the battleships, I think, but it needs to be a lot more than that. That's the same. I want that chart out, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I think it needs to hit about 10 strength or something before it. 10 hits, before it does anything. So yeah. So here's our aircraft fire table. So we're rolling up here, so you can see. Well, they do have 4 points. So, but if I roll a 1, it's leaving them with 1 point, or a 1 or a 2. Anything more than that, though, it's like. But that's interesting. The interesting part of this is it might bring this rule in that the designer had mentioned on that, a comment on Dave's video. So, well, let's roll dice first. I suppose I could talk about it if it doesn't happen. Right, so no modifiers here on the far right column with our 170, so they can only get to 160. Here we go. 4, right, that should be good enough. So on a 4, it's 3 and 2. Right, now this does then bring up this question, so I think I'll go and hunt it down and bring my tablet up and have a look. So we've got a result of 3/2, which means 3 aborted, 2 eliminated. But there's only 4 naval air points here, so I I would have just thought, and I may have even done it if you've got an overkill result, that I would abort 3 of these, I would eliminate the other 1. However, I think that's wrong, and I think we want to eliminate 2 here. So let me go and see if I can find that question. Right, so I found this, and this was a comment on, let's say, where I seen it was on one of Dave's videos, and somebody made a comment, and somebody else stepped in asking the question because it wasn't in the rule book. This now, it could be that I've got the wrong end of the stick here though. So I only glanced at this, and the thread is XSA damage points. So Mike asks 5.51 Step 5 USAA results and the number of Japanese air points aborted/eliminated. Aborted points do not take part in the ensuing air-to-ship attack. Eliminated air points are placed in the lost box of the raid's Butai display. Okay, how do you allocate damage points if the result is 2-2 and there is only 1, 2 or 3 Japanese attack points? So it is similar in my case here. Our results were 3-2 and there's only 4 points. So it is the same sort of question. My thinking would be 3 of them become, like in his case, my thinking would be 2 are aborted, and if there was only 1 there, it would be aborted. If there was 2 there, they would be aborted. If there was 3 there, 2 are aborted and 1 would be eliminated. However, the main man answers the question. John Southard, the designer, the elimination happens first, and then any remaining ones are aborted. The way you can think of this is that if there are so few Japanese air points, the fire will be more concentrated on them. So while you would have had enough fire to abort an additional unit, there wasn't one available. And then, of course, Mike says, I totally understand what you're saying. Did I miss this somewhere in the rules? Because this is not in the rules. Not that I've came across either. So, yeah, I think that seems to suggest, how do you allocate damage points? There's all 2-2 and there's only... elimination happens first. Yeah, so I've got 3 aborts and 2 damage points to dish out here. Why wouldn't it be that they should? We're taking the excess here. So if it was 2 and 2, there's not a problem. These 2 abort, these 2 are eliminated. However, it's 3 and 2. So these 2 abort. And there's 1 abort left over. And these 2 are eliminated. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure there then. How do you allocate damage point and the result is 2-2 and there is only 1, 2 or 3 Japanese air? The elimination happens first. And then any remaining ones are aborted. Is that even just suggesting that you do the second number first and you do the elimination first? I don't know. The elimination happens first and then any remaining ones are aborted. It's rather odd, that, isn't it? It's always been looked at as I think I can take this away and we can look at this chart now. Any time I've looked at this, it's the left of the slash is aborted, the right of the slash is eliminated. It does reference 5.51 and 5.73, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get anything from that, because even Mike asking the question there was like, did I miss that in the rules somewhere? And 5.51, 5.73, I want to say it was. So 5.51, that's the next part of that. Japanese A results. USA results in the number of Japanese air points aborted/eliminated. Aborted points do not take part in the ensuing airship attack. Eliminated air points are placed in the lost box. Yeah, it tells you there what they are, and then 5.73 was it here? Results are interpreted in the number of air points aborted/eliminated. Yeah, it's a bit odd. I'm not quite sure how to. I think what it's saying there is what I've just said. My thinking right now with a 3/2 result would be to abort 3 of these and eliminate 1. However, we've then got a wasted elimination point, and I think that what the designer's saying there is that you would use up that elimination point before using the abort point. So let's just say, let's just knock it down to a 2-2. Oh no, that doesn't work. Right? Well, yeah, it does. It does. A 2-2, but leave the 1 abort point left over. So 2 of these are aborted and then 2 of these are eliminated. Whereas I wouldn't have done it that way right now. Without knowing that the thread that I've just read, I would have aborted 3 of them and eliminated only 1. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, that's coming from the designer, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to abort 2 of these, and I'm going to eliminate 2 of these. And let me know if I'm maybe reading that wrong, and that's how I'm seeing it. So aborting 2 of these, just go back and, what are they? It's 3A, isn't it? Well, it's going to go away, isn't it? He's finished. Yeah, he's going away. He's going back on the track, so he's going at whatever range he was away. That'll be 9, I think. Something high. 3. Yeah, so it's at 9 range. So this is going to come back in here, and I'm going to continue marking at least one of them with the air raid marker, just to not necessarily I know because of the way I'm seeing how it works now, but I don't see any harm putting that one there. Yeah, and that's what I did. I aborted 2 and I eliminated 2. So, like I say, let me know if maybe I'm picking up that question and answer wrong. But that's what it looked like to me. Right, so that was another Japanese air attack. Cut short a bit. US air attack we're not getting. And then we're going to advance phase marker again to phase 4. So we'll get our searching going this time. So back up to move all air raids, of which there's none now. Roll for mission movement and then draw some chits. So I'll take that away. I'll take that dice away as well. I'm going to have a new dice. So roll for mission movement for the last phase of this turn. We get a 2. Which is fine, because Force R, he's still moving down that way anyway. It's a 1 to 10, so it didn't matter what the die roll was. So we get a 2 for this, and then we're going to draw our last 5 chits. We get Guam. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Guam, to be honest. Okay, but the problem with Guam is it's not going to produce much because it's got that much loss in its loss box. I would for sure, the way things are running, I would for sure be playing with that rule where it could be stronger than this. Because I don't think it's going to... It might well launch something here, but it's maybe going to be 2 strength or something. So how do we deal with Guam again? It's rule 11. And when it turns up, we... no current raiders in play. We carry out the air raid procedure in the same manners for a level 4 Japanese force. Yeah, okay. So we've got a chart for that. Level 3/4 forces in Guam. So we are here, and Guam has some of its own sort of things happening. Right. Well, the rare value is 7. Like I say, that's probably something I would introduce anew to make that a bit bigger, maybe. So it's 7. So we're going to roll in this column first. Now, Glam raids always arrive as one wave, combine both values. Use Glam's net air value. Less than 3, no raid. Do not apply the air raid. Oh. Well, okay, there's a mistake. Do not apply the air raid strength reduction chart. Right, well, okay, well that's good. Well, it's not good, but it means I was getting that bit wrong for sure. So that means their strength is, we're just going to roll on that. So their strength's either going to be a 5, 6, or 7. And it's not going to be modified with that. I need to rush to my computer now and put a little note in the header of that video that I've spotted that error. I can't fix that either. I think it's only happened to once. But 11.24, is that just referring to, or is that referring to the rule that tells you about it? Might be, because it's inland. Let's over the page here. Here we go. 1.24. Decision to launch a raid from Guam is made using the Japanese air raid generation table card 2 back. Same as for naval air raids. Strength of Guam raid is determined using a level 3 to 4. Hang on. The decision to launch Guam air raids. Yeah, actually, yeah, I've not done that yet. I've just jumped in and was starting to do it. I forgot. I need to roll for this. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. I'm making a mess of this, aren't I? So we do need to check to see if he's going to launch a raid. But he's only 4 hexes away, so they do get that +2. So it's likely they're going to do it, but not. Right, so with a +2, oh, that's a miss. So he's not going to do it. Oh dear. Yeah, 2 + 2. There's no modifier there. 2 + 2. Right, it's no attack. Right, okay. Well, let's carry on here and let's see what it says about the strength reduction. The strength of Guam raid is determined using the level 3 to 4 forces in Guam chart, which is what I was looking at. Use the column for Guam's current net air value, its original value. No, its original value minus any points lost or unavailable. Oh man. Have I been doing that right? And just reduced it with that instead of this? Maybe I did see it. I don't think so. Because I remember forgetting about it. And I went back and there was 2 raids in play at the time. And I had to go back and adjust them because I'd forgot about the air strength reduction. I don't think I ignored it here. So use the column for Guam's current net air value, which is its original value, which is 7, minus any lost or unavailable. The air strength is not used for Guam. If Guam's air value is less than 3, it does not launch a raid. Well, it's not going to launch a raid then. Because, without going up here in the camera, I'm counting up its lost points here. I'm going to go looking for there's 9. There's 9 points. I'm looking for a 5 to bring some change back, I think. So it's got 9 lost points. Yeah, I don't need to bother with them. Sorry, I'm away up the top here. It's got 9 lost points. And it's got a strength of 7. Okay, so 7 minus 9 is -2. So the furthest we could go down would be 3 here. But it's not even got that. But it says there that if it's got a strength value of 3, Well, sorry, it says if Guam's air value is less than 3, it does not launch a raid. Yeah, so it would be -2. So in actual fact, I might be getting away with this then, because that's rubbish as well, isn't it? That's going to mean it. That's going to mean that it shouldn't have even launched a raid last turn, I think, because I calculated it at 2. I'm going to go back and have a look at that footage. Well, hang on, you're getting to a point where you could cut this video, Grant, so... Well, we rolled the die is not going to launch anyway, but to me that seems that... Yeah. It's got 9 loss points, it's got 7 strength, so... Its net air value is 7. Well, sorry, no, its net air value is not 7, its original value is 7. Minus any points lost or unavailable is 9, making it -2. If Guam's air value is less than 3, it does not launch a raid. Yeah. There's more. I don't know. It's all falling apart here for me. I'm a bit sort of, I don't know. Things are not really happening. Okay, I know we've got things still to do. Fair enough, but nothing's really threatening us at all. Even that 7 points coming in there. Okay, it hit the battle line again. Well, maybe that was lucky on our behalf, but then again, I suppose if you had 2 or 3 raids coming in with 7 there, would you have been able to cope, Grant? Probably not. Well, I'd like to think I wouldn't have as many strike missions out there if that was the case, but then that could... Well, I'm saying it could hit you. I don't know. With all these lost points and unavailable points, until they come back and become available, these raids are going to be kind of rubbish. Well, that one was 7, so fair enough, but I don't know. Just feels a bit for now. Anyway, well, I still have 4 more chits to draw, but I'm at 57. Well, there's no real point going and looking back on that anyway, Grant, is there? Yeah, let's just get through these last chats, and to be honest, I'm probably going to have to take a break shortly anyway. Well, I do feel like I might have got that. I think I've got that Guam raid wrong last time, because I'm pretty sure I'd done it through the strength reduction. But like I've just said, it might have been. Well, that's not true, because well, the original Guam raid had 7, and we took them all out. And then if there's 9 there, that's what the last raid was. It was 2. But if it was calculated, yeah, it shouldn't have even run a raid. Because there was 7 in the lost box. The raid should have been checking 7 from its air value, -7, which is 0. It shouldn't have even launched that raid. So although I've done it through I've actually helped it out by looking at it in the air raid strength reduction, and it's turned it into a 2 strength raid, when in actual fact it should have been a 0 strength raid and not even launched. So here's me thinking it was going to be better, that bit, but it's actually worse. Right, Force K, Kilo. I do hope I'm missing a lot of things here, really. I do. Just wish somebody would tell me. K for Kilo. Not jumping out a minute. There he is there. He's got a surface. Right. He can't launch a raid then, can he? No. Can he not turn into a carrier? Is it not no, I don't think it's possible with that one, is it? With the surface. Level 1 to level 2. Level 1 surface can only be a surface. Well, that's the one that says that there's a wee note if you rolled a 1 to say that if commitment level is not yet exceeded, treat as a 1 to 2 carrier, otherwise medium surface. But I'm pretty sure the rules actually say, look, if this is a surface, you just Yeah, it does say it somehow. It has to be a carrier force or a level 0 force or a level 1 small, medium, large. Yeah. So it's not any good. It's not any good. Now, if you rolled on it later and it became that carrier, then you would go back here and possibly be able to do something different. So Kilo, he was located, so he is not located anymore. He is in that state. He's going to roll and move in the 2, which is northeast here. So it's in amongst these, which I'm going to take away. No, I can't. I need to leave that one there because that one's flying out. That's the two aircraft. I'm going to take that one away actually. They don't need to be there. So he's moving into that hex, which is fine. He's still approximately spotted and he's a level 1 surface. And that's his chit away. That's 2 of the 5. Moving on. That's a no op. That's easily dealt with. That's away. 2 to go. Force P, Papa. So Romeo's going to be the last one, unless we've made a blunder somewhere. P is here. He's got this, but this is not shadow on him. He's just sitting in the hex. So he's a nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 10 away. So that's going to get that -1. So yeah, 10 -1. It's a 5. 4 -1 is 3. So that's a whole lot of nothing as well. And I'll just leave that there because we're probably going to have to deal with Romeo next. And P's going to move in the 2 direction, which is also northeast to where he is. So he's going to move away from the sub. And yeah, that's fine. That's him done. So last chit at the cup should be Romeo. It is indeed. So no mistakes there. He's a good bit away, isn't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's 11 away, which gives him the -3 modifier. So he needs a high roll. And he gets it. 9. So 9 -3 is 6. So that is a yes. He's a level 0 force though, so we're just going to draw a level 1 chit. If we get something, and we do not, a false contact. So that goes back in the cup. Romeo gets to move though into our search zone. Hurrah! And then that's it. That's the last of that. And of course Romeo can go away. That's the last chit. Nothing more in the cup. Right, well I might as well wrap this part up. But yeah, nothing of that. We're down to move air missions. That's the next step. We will be doing the search as well. Okay, yeah. I'm a bit deflated, to be honest. I think I've made that kind of clear. I was kind of hoping it would perk up again, but that's such a shame. I was really enjoying it, and everything's just died away. And that's kind of why I was hoping I was making some huge blunders, but I want to persevere. I reckon I could probably, I know, well, from my standards, I could probably get through this a bit quicker, finish this off a bit quicker. I don't know. Once these aircraft come back, I don't know. We need to see. I need to see how it's going to pan out, I think. And also still waiting anxiously and finding out if I'm getting something wrong. But yeah, okay. Right, I'll copy this one across. Well, I've got 2 now to copy across, so I better put them together and probably take a break. Although I'm still keen, I could still get a bit more done just now. So we'll see. I'll be back shortly anyway. Cheers.